Hey fucks, Mad Mike here, and I got a couple of recently released albums that I want to talk about. The first album on this docket is Circus of Doom from Swedish power metal juggernauts Battle Beast. And I think this album is decent? Yeah, I guess. Now don't get me wrong, I don't think the album's bad or anything, I just don't really think it's all that great either. There are some parts of the album that I really like, and there are some parts of the album that make me go, yep, it's power metal. So let's talk about the things that I like first. Number one is Nora Luimo's vocal performance. Holy fuck, she can absolutely fucking wail, and she wails like a motherfucker on this album. She has a very distinct operatic mixed with raspy kind of style, and she is not afraid to use it at all on this album. I hope she doesn't lose her voice at any point in the future, because holy fuck can she ever fucking bring it. Some other things I like are two specific songs on the album. One of them is the title track. It's the first track on the album, and I find it to be a very well composed song that kind of reminds me of a villain song from an early 90s Disney movie that doesn't exist. Obligatory fuck Disney, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. And the next song I like is Master of Illusion. To me, this is the best song on the album. It's a very well written, well performed, and well structured mid-tempo anthem that might go down as the best power metal song of the year. So that's what I like about the album. Everything else about it, though, is listenable at best. While the rest of the songs on the album aren't bad per se, they're just kinda power metal. It has all the basic guitar melodies, overbearing keyboard work, and meat and potatoes drumming that you would expect. Unfortunately, it just doesn't do much more than that. Now, as a power metal fanboy myself, I can't complain too much about that, but looking at this from a critical eye, there's not much this album does to stand out from its contemporaries. It does its job just fine, but The Mad King by Warrior Path, it is not. And also, the lyrics are just fucking painfully cliche, even for power metal. Battles raging on and on and on. Through the flames and thunder we will stand our ground. Brothers standing side by side in line. Free of fear and pain and doubt, we stand tall. Hi, I'm Chandler. Could I be more power metal? Overall, it's a decent power metal album with a few great songs, and the rest of it is just a power metal album. The only thing I would really call great is Nora Luimo on vocals. I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on Battle Beast too much. They're a very solid power metal band, but they are not Unleash the Archers, and this album ain't Apex. And the next album up for reviewing is Comeback Kid with Heavy Steps. So the reason I'm reviewing this album is because Donnie FTW, one of my biggest fans, left me this message. Mike, you should review the new Comeback Kid album. If you don't, that's cool. I'll just fill your sinuses with urine. Well, Donnie, since you asked so nicely, I'm gonna go ahead and review it for you. And you can totally fill my sinuses with urine after that. I'm really fucking into that. Now, in case you don't know, Comeback Kid are absolute icons in the Canadian hardcore scene, and this album kinda fucking spanks. There's nothing here that breaks the mold or anything. It's pretty much a standard hardcore album, but holy fuck, it is so much fucking fun, and every song feels like it's coming from a very pure place. The opening title track is fucking awesome. It's got some great hardcore riffs, good punk melodies, the vocals sound fucking furious, and it almost ventures into pop punk with a very catchy sing-along chorus. No Easy Way Out is another slapper with a chorus that sticks in your head. Face the Fire is a fucking badass fast-paced song, and Crossed, featuring Joe Duplantier of Gojira on vocals, is a fucking masterpiece of a song, and the best song I've heard all month. The song's full of great riffs, great setups, great transitions from fast to slow and from hardcore to heavy, and the vocal performance is fucking great. Shadow of Doubt is another cool song with a great build-up. True to Form has great use of fluctuating time signatures, and it gets back to fast-paced badassery with In Between. The album then finishes on an entertaining as fuck note in Menacing Weight. Just an absolutely fun fucking song with a badass main riff. My only real complaint is halfway through the album, the songs kind of start bleeding together. Don't get me wrong, the songs are still good, but in terms of listening to the album from beginning to end, eventually it just kind of starts to get a little bit repetitive, but like I said, the songs are still fucking good, so it doesn't bother me that much. It also doesn't bother me that much because the album's runtime in full is pretty damn short. The average song length is under 3 minutes, and the album in full clocks in at just over 32 minutes. It's just a stone cold album that arrives, raises hell, and leaves. Take notes, Wilderun. Overall, this album is entertaining as fuck. If you like hardcore music, there's no reason why you shouldn't pick this one up. If you like Comeback Kid, then you've already heard the album and you're just coming here for me to validate your fucking opinion. And I just did. The album's fucking cool, check it out if you haven't. And now for my next reviews, I'm doing something I never do on this channel. I'm reviewing metalcore and deathcore. So this month, I've listened to new Under Oath, Shadow of Intent, and Fit for an Autopsy. And alright, thanks for watching my reviews. Now before I go, I want to give a shout out to my very first Patreon donator, Hayden Smith. You are a wonderful human being, thank you so much. Also, be sure to check out my other channel, Dem Boys Watch Movies. February is going to be a very cool month for us. We are counting down our top 10 Simpsons episodes, and on Valentine's Day, we are releasing a commentary highlight vid for the movie Valentine, starring David Boreanaz. And that's all for now, I gotta go take a shit. Bye, fucks.